Hi! Today's video is going to be an update on Captain Jack Sparrow. Now for those of you who are new and you don't know who Captain Jack Sparrow is, he is an actual budgie. He's a budgie I found outside, and I call him Captain Jack Sparrow because, well, he sounded like a sparrow when I got him, and I thought, well, I can call him Sparrow, and then I thought of Jack Sparrow, and then I thought of Captain Jack Sparrow. So I do call him Jack for, his shorter name, but his whole name is Captain Jack Sparrow. So I've been getting a lot of questions from all of you. It's how's he doing? And you'd like to see an update of him and his flock mates. And also Sky, one of my other budgies, was a newer budgie just before I got him. And so I have 9 budgies in total, and I'm going to give you an update on all of them. And this is Willow, one of my newer cockatiels. She just wanted to say hello, and she's doing good along with Jingles. She's got her nice feathers in. So if you're new here, welcome. And if you're interested in seeing more videos about birds or any of my other pets, make sure to subscribe, and that way you won't miss any of my future videos. Alright, so now let's get into the budgie room. So this is Captain Jack Sparrow. He's a cute little boy. He's a healthy boy. I call him Jack for a nickname. He's always on the go, preening, flying, eating, bathing, always moving around and having a good time. He's a healthy little boy. So I did find Jack outside. I found him outside feeding from the wild birds feeders in my backyard. He was hanging out with a sparrow, so that's where he learned how to mimic a sparrow. He was kind of cute when he first came into my home. He would sound like a sparrow. So he would fly, to the wire. He would come back and land on the feeder. Now my feeders were a little bit empty, which was good because I wanted him to get hungry. So he would come to me or come to my birds to get some food. And here he is again, landing on my feeder, looking for some food. And he's not native to Ontario, Canada. And he's a blue budgie, not a wild budgie. Wild budgies are green, he's blue. So here he is, coming close to my bird room. I just put my hand up close to the cage. The door is open to my bird room. I'm trying to shoo him in there. Now he does go in. I try to shut the door, but he comes out. And I try again, and he went in, so I shut the door. So I finally caught him. It took me 8 hours. I do have a video on that. I'll put the link down below in the description. And I had to get him into this cage here. There he is. And I had to quarantine him for at least a month. I had to make sure he didn't have any mites or parasites. I got his fecal tested and he was negative. And here he is, the first time in my bird room, coming out to check out the bird room, and then he meets my flock. I do have a video on this as well. I'll put the link in the description down below. You can see how he met my flock. And he investigates the whole bird room first, and then I let out all my budgies. So here are my budgies today, and I have 9 budgies, and they all live in this flight cage, the HQ flight cage, but they're just basically a sleep cage because they're out all day. So every day I open the door, they all come out, and there's Sky, there goes Jack, and there's Splash, and the other ones don't want to come out right now, but I want to introduce you to my flock. And this is Treasure. He's a double Latino factor male budgie. He's 4 years old. He's a beautiful big boy. And this is Splash. This is Treasure's baby. So he's half English budgie and half regular budgie. He's a recessive pied. He's 2 years old. And this is Sterling. This is Splash's brother. He's a gray spangle, 2 years old. He's also Treasure's baby. And this is Olive and Ocean. They're 2 English budgies, a gray-green and a yellow face, gray spangled budgie. They're 4 years old. And this is River. He's a big boy. He's a sky blue spangle, 5-year-old English budgie. And here's Moonlight and Sky. They're regular size budgies, a pied budgie and a rainbow or turquoise regular size budgies. They're 7 and 2 years old. And this is Jack Sparrow. Hi, Jack. Now he's very, very active. He loves this rope here. He loves hanging on this net. He's always talking to those toys and bopping his head. And here he is again, just always talking to someone. He's trying to, he needs a friend. He's looking for a friend, so he tries to become Splash's friend here. And here he is. They are friends. They do kind of like each other. They're trying to feed each other here. And Jack tries hard to be his best bonded friend. And he tries very, very hard. But Splash is in love with his father, Treasure. They're a pair. They're a bonded pair. They're always together. They're always preening and feeding each other. So Jack could not be a bonded mate with Splash. And so Jack tries again with Ocean. He tries to be Ocean's friend. Ocean doesn't mind him, but Ocean really has another friend. So Jack has to walk away from Ocean. So Ocean is in love with Benny. So they're best friends. They're always feeding each other, always together. So Jack tries to be friends with Sky. Now Sky was the budgie that I got 2 months before I got Jack. So they're both very young, very active birds. They're always on the go. And they're trying to be like the top bird in my flock. And Sky, look at him. He's just a beautiful boy. He's very active, just like Jack, and always on the go. Always doing something. Always busy talking to the perches and toys. He's being silly, right? Always on the fly. But Jack tries to be his bonded friend. They are friends, but Sky has another friend. His friend is Moonlight. Is the white pied on the right side there that Jack's trying to be friends with. And you can see Sky coming over. And Sky is Moonlight's bonded friend. And Jack's trying to take over, but Sky doesn't let him. Sky wins over Moonlight and becomes the bonded pair. So poor Jack is left out again. So he has to figure out who he wants to be friends with. So there's Sky and Moonlight. And Moonlight only has 1 foot. You can see the left foot there is missing. He's almost 7 years old, and Sky's about a year old. He does well with just 1 foot. But these two are bonded pair. They're always together, feeding each other. So poor Jack sits here and wonders, how come no one wants to be my bonded friend? I need to have a bonded friend. So he tries hard. He tries hard with my lovebird. My lovebird Sprinkles loves Budgies, and Jack tries to make friends with him. But Sprinkles really loves River. This is River. And so basically it's like a love triangle, because see Jack there, and there's my lovebird. It's a triangle, a love triangle. So Jack tries really hard to be bonded with River. And it worked. So now Jack and River are a bonded pair. They're always together. They're always bopping their heads together, always feeding each other. But you can see my lovebird hanging out there on the side. But it's more like a three-way love triangle. But Jack is happy that finally someone wants to be his bonded feeding friend or preening friend. But then we have poor Sterling here. He's all left out. I have 9 budgies, so it's an uneven number. And Sterling here doesn't really have a friend. He doesn't have a bonded friend. And but he seems okay. He hangs out with the rest of the flock. I'm not sure if I'll get another one to make the numbers even, because it could, cause chaos. But here he is hanging out with the flock. Sometimes he gets fed by Sky or Jack. So he doesn't really have an actual bonded friend, but he seems happy living with everybody. Now he's heavily molten right now, so he's kind of a little bit puffy and a little bit agitated because of all these pin feathers. But he seems okay hanging out with everybody. I mean, if I got a 10th one, I don't know, it might cause chaos, and who's to say that the 10th one will bond with Sterling. I don't know. They might all switch partners again. That's what happened when I got Sky and Jack. They all switched partners because other birds were matched up, and now they messed it up and they're all found new partners. So basically Sky and Jack are trying to be like the head of the flock. So right now I think maybe Sky is the dominant one. He's like the leader. But Jack and Sky seem to want to fight for the top bird, and we'll see who actually wins. They're kind of almost even. They kind of do the same thing. But you can see they all love my lovebird, and my lovebird, loves all the budgies. The Sky will feed Sprinkles, my lovebird, as well. Or Jack comes over, see, because Jack really loves Sprinkles, as he was his first friend. So, Sky and Jack kind of, mess with each other and fight for dominance and fight for their friends. And here's Jack. You can see he's okay with my Linny. He doesn't really bother with my Linny there. But there he is again, up on his favorite net with his other friend, with the Sprinkles there. Yeah, so they have a good time. I think everybody's doing well. He's doing all right. But Jack is always busy. He never has a dull moment. Here he is again, talking to his perch. So I hope you enjoyed the update of Captain Jack Sparrow and his flock mates. So thank you very much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Bye!